Welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your pilot into the universe of Chinese. Today's body part is 手, hand. And okay, again, simplified traditional looks the same because it cannot get any simpler without losing our fingers. Okay, so contemporary Chinese, we have actually three kind of horizontal. The top one is a little bit diagonal line. But if you look at the Chinese mid-history, which about the dictionary 2,000 years ago, Xu Chen summarized this one in 说文解字. Anyways, ignore all the Chinese that's been over there. Have to give the original author because 2,000 years ago, somebody dedicated his life to make this dictionary show that later on, we language users can go back and find our history, like how the characters evolve over time. Anyways, big shout out to that dude 2,000 years ago. Okay, hand symbol is expressed like that. It does have 5 fingers, not like here. You cannot really tell it's about fingers. So this is your wrist, right? Your wrist, your 5 fingers. And then you'll say, what is this thing doing here? Okay, it's a differentiator because, okay, Chinese language is using two-dimensional expressions to capture our three-dimensional world. And you can see there are lots of dimensional reduction over there. I mean, our actually four-dimensional world because Chinese have captured the sense of change over time as well, a sense of movement through space, like how this language in a two-dimensional to capture all that complicated higher dimensional world. So in this case, it's very easy for this already dimensional reduced 2D framed character to overlap each other. So two different things, complete two different things. When it got captured, abstracted into this 2D frame, they got happened to be looking like the same. So just like this. We have a hair symbol because hair Chinese expresses as some fluffy things that anti-gravity. I guess when the hair or the fur, imagine the furs of your pet, it's not that long, so they're going to go horizontal. It's not draping down. So when we express hair, it's the same expression. It looks just like that. So we have this, I guess, the stem of the hair, and then the hair goes horizontally like that. And it looks just like our hand symbol, which is expressed the same way. So at some point in history, some, I guess, language user who was probably in the authority level was able to dictate that we add one line, diagonal line. If it's pointing toward the left, that means fur. If it's pointing toward the right, it means hand. Simple as that. So it took me some time to figure out until I see the hair symbol that looks almost the same, except it's a mirror image of the hand. And then I realized, okay, that's a differentiation. It doesn't mean Chinese just by language, by default, give anybody a middle finger. No, middle fingering hand gesture doesn't exist in Chinese. Back then, I mean, today it's kind of universally known, but back then, before I was exposed to English culture, middle finger was not a thing. Okay, 眼疾手快, your eye sharp, your hand quick. 眼疾手快 means somebody have good eye-hand coordination and have quick reflex, and they can just capture something quickly. So 眼疾手快 describe somebody's, I guess, praising somebody's nerve system, and I guess connected to muscle, that everything is so well connected and developed that they can execute something quickly once they see something. So that's 眼疾手快. Normally we can use this expression of some sportsmanship, like, I don't know, ping pong, probably a national hobby in China, because that does require a lot of eye sharpness and hand quickness, super fast. Okay, my dad is a great ping pong player. Tell me about 眼疾手快 on him. Okay, 抢手 牵手, okay, I put a space over there to show you these are two separated expressions, not related, but it's somewhat because they shared hand over there. And they look kind of similar in a way of an action word plus hand, action word plus hand. What do they mean? What do you mean by grab hand versus pull hand? Two actions with hand. Whose hand? Okay, 抢手. This expression is your hand. You are using your hand to grab something, meaning some hot merchandise flying off the shelf quickly. You have to go grab it, literally fight for the merchandise. So 抢手 was I guess, a coined expression by marketers to say, okay, this is some hot stuff. So instead of using temperature, like in English, we say hot, right? Hot item. We use 抢手, we use this action of this consumer behavior. Or imagine the idealized marketer dream consumer that they want to grapple their way and grab your merchandise as if they have to compete. Like it's such a seller's market that people have to use their hand to grab things. Okay. 牵手, pull hand. Whose hand? In this case, it's two persons' hand, meaning you're reaching out to hold hand with somebody. So this hand holding became this 牵手 became a tiny special term created to mean somebody who successfully hooked up. Okay. not in the English term of hooking up, but the hand connecting, linking up motion means a relationship got established. So we have lots of, I guess, dating shows back when, probably still ongoing these days because I don't know, dating became an interesting, entertaining thing universally almost. So 牵手 was a common term used there to mean, okay, this mostly is heterosexual. Okay, so this guy in face of this many girls, that's one of the format, or one girl in face of many guys, that's two of them successfully 牵手成功, so successfully pull their hand together. So hand connecting became the symbol of relationship establishment. Okay, 生手, 新手, raw hand versus new hand. These two are related. And I kind of thinking hard, what's the difference? Because both of them mean a newbie. So when we say 生手, and we have to create another term, 新手. There gotta be a distinction. Otherwise, there's no value of the existence of each other, right? So 生手, when we say raw hand, raw is different from, or the antonyms of 熟手. 熟手 means experienced, who has done this for a long time, like the 10,000 hour thing, expert level, that's 熟手. 生手 versus that's somebody who is new in this field and whose hand are not, I guess, your hand-eye coordination, your dexterity, your nervous system adaptation to this particular job. And mind you, Chinese was born out of mostly Neolithic era. That's agriculture based. It's the dominant use of this language period. Dominant period of the use of this language. So 手, this hand motion, most likely related to either craftsmanship, which is a minority of the population, or the farm hands. That's the majority of the population's doing, right? So 生手, raw hand, means somebody who just started doing this. They are not, like, you don't expect perfection from them yet. Versus 新手, 新手, new hand, okay. 新手 doesn't necessarily mean they're not experienced. They're just new to you, to your organization. So it's almost like new hire. So in that way, new hire can be a 生手 or 熟手, but they are new in relationship, in this working relationship with you. So that's 新手. Versus 老手 is old timer who has been here for a long time and they supposed to know what they're doing and they are supposed to be able to game the system as well. So that's the distinction. Okay, there you go, 手. And it's interesting, I want to point out that when I'm searching for hand just one simple English word, pretty abstract, right? Without a further description. I picked this hand because, of course, this is probably the most iconic hand gesture, which is God's hand and human hand, reaching, trying to connecting, but not connected moment. And I find probably supposedly this is a man and a woman's hand. They are kind of sculptural because of lighting, and it shows that the importance of hand culturally in all cultures. Like we experience and express ourselves through hand a lot. And even if in today's digital world we use like videos, right? And before then it's like a print press. We use verbal communication a lot, but time to acknowledge that we use our hand a lot, and we that shows in our cultural expressions in this visual uh, message that hand is really one of the undervalued and not highlighted unsung hero of our human body part that we use a lot, both as sensors and as action and doers, right? Through hand, like how we interact with the world, mostly by hand, to acknowledge that. That's you. There you go. Show. Thank you very much. See you another day.